Hi guys, it's Barbara with Quartz Rose Tarot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. This reading is for all 12 signs, and this is Love or Lies. So guys, if you're looking for more information to book a personal reading, you're going to find it listed in the description box. If you're looking for a tarot deck, Magical Fantasy Tarot, you're going to find that link to the Etsy store in the description box. I am doing a couple of giveaways this month. I'm giving away three question readings. If you're interested, leave in the comments section the number 3, the letter Q, and 3 red hearts. And I will be drawing the winners at the end of the month. So let's get into this for Aries. Aries, love or lies? Looks like you're meeting somebody who's down on their luck. Has to do with love and friendship. This could be somebody that you help because this person has money problems. This could be a friend that you meet and it turns out that there's love between the two of you. You may end up falling in love with this person. Tell me about Aries. I feel like emotional communication, what they're saying, it's illuminating that emotional communication transforms something. Somebody was like really down on their luck, like in and out of being broke, like back and forth, like they're going from couch to couch. They could have been homeless, or they're staying on different friends' house at other friends' houses because they're at the 5 of Pentacles. They're broke. They're broke. They're holding on to every penny. It's almost like they're feeling very just completely overwhelmed as what I'm feeling. They may have been betrayed. Could this person be this is fate that's bringing the two of you together. This person could feel, okay, so I feel like for Aries, this person may have gone through some kind of divorce or a breakup because they were trapped in their head about a betrayal. It's almost like depression has set in for this person. They're feeling very overwhelmed. They're back and forth, back and forth. I feel like maybe they holding on to every penny. This person was broke, right? Fate brought the two of you together. This feminine energy could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. This is fate that's bringing you together, Aries. Aries, you got Aries and you have the Queen of Pentacles. So you have fate bringing the two of you together. This person may... it may start out as friends, but I feel like for you, this is somebody who's very honest with you. They see you as a friend at first, but you feel so drawn to this person because the two of you are on the same page. I feel like this is your person. You may end up falling in love with this person, Aries. I feel like this is new love for you, moving forward to success. So you got love, Aries, you got love, new love. See, you know, people, we don't know who we're going to fall in love with, right? You never know what's going to be that catalyst for that. That's it. So Taurus, I have at 455. Taurus. Okay. Taurus, you're obsessed with burden. You feel like regret. Somebody feels bad they ghosted you, or you feel bad that you ghosted them. This is obsessed with this is obstacles. Obsessed with regret because of the obstacles. There's some kind of an obstacle that's keeping you was a mistake. Okay. So somebody wants a victory. They're back and forth in divine timing. They know there's a past mistake here that they want to reconcile. They feel like there's an opportunity. But this person's resisting and waiting for a new passionate beginning. It's almost like you have an opportunity for this. Okay, you don't think this person's going to believe what you got to say. Now, if you're obsessed with some kind of an obstacle and now you have regret for ghosting somebody, if you ghosted somebody, Taurus, you don't feel like they're going to believe you when you say to them, look, this was the reason this happened. You do want a victory, but you're worried. You don't want to fight in this relationship. You don't want to you don't want to fight about this. You're obsessed with communicating with somebody, but you don't want to fight. You just want to have somebody hear you out because you're trying to overcome this. You're trying, there's a past mistake that you made that you want to rectify. So in the past it could be lies in the past and love in the future. It could be either one for you. 724 Gemini. So Gemini, literally, you feel like you're living with a snake, an enemy. You're at a crossroads about breaking up. You don't know what direction to go in at this point. You don't know what to do about this. You're probably finding out that somebody was unfaithful to you. Yeah, you're discontent with all the drama. Okay. You're tired of talking to somebody about this. You're tired of talking, right? You want a new beginning. You're very unhappy about all the drama. I feel like for you, the emotional communication with this person ends. When the emotional communication ends, where you decide that, look, I don't need to talk about this anymore. I've said all I got to say. That's kind of what this is, because you feel like your judgment is somebody's just a player. You feel like I've said everything I need to say. My judgment now is that this person's just a player, there for a good time, not a long time. Why did you offer me, you're saying, why did you offer me a commitment if all you do is regret that? Right? Offering that, someone offered a commitment, but then regretted it. Right? So whether it was the offer you received about the commitment that you ended up regretting, that why'd you even bother getting in a relationship with me if this is all you wanted to do was be a player? So there's lies here, Gemini. Lies. All lies. At 9:28, Cancer. I don't feel like you fear change, because this change is growth, regeneration, metamorphosis. It's a cycle. I feel like you fear an ending of something. You work really hard here to manifest something. You fear that something's going to end that you worked very hard on manifesting. Tell me about Cancer. I feel like you took on the responsibility of something. You took that leap into the burden. You jumped into the burden. So whether that burden was raising children by yourself, whatever the case may be, this person has, instead of the wands on his back, he has 2 children on his back, right? So maybe you jumped into whatever the burden was in divine timing. But you feel like this is an obstacle that you have to overcome, and you're not happy about it. You feel like there have been past mistakes in a family situation, and you waited for a new beginning. So you maybe thought that you jumped in to help somebody, or you did something here, Cancer, to help somebody. You took on the brunt of the responsibility, and you felt like that there were obstacles that needed to be overcome that you were unhappy about. I feel like past mistake in a family situation, you waited for a new beginning. You thought this was just a temporary thing. You thought that this was only a temporary thing, but it didn't end up being temporary. You got to look at things from a different perspective. The truth is that you're going to rebuild here. You're making this decision, but you're heartbroken. So whatever the case may be, I feel like you felt like you worked really hard to help somebody out, and in the end, it wasn't what you expected. So I feel like for you, tell me about this new beginning. You manifested this, your wish fulfillment. That was your judgment. You manifest your wish fulfillment. You did a lot of soul searching about this. This was your wish. I almost felt like you got something dumped on you. When you thought it was only temporary, you jumped in and gave it everything you had, and then it was taken away from you. You feared the ending of something. But you ended with a broken heart here. So I don't know if you took care of somebody else's children and then you loved them like your own and had them for a long time because things never changed. You thought it was temporary, and then all of a sudden they were taken away from you. It's something like that. It's something like whatever you had to do, you did it without a problem. You thought it was only a temporary thing, but it became permanent, but then it ended. Like you thought it was permanent, but it ended. It was your wish fulfillment just to help. Okay, so I got Leo at 1402. Somebody here is just trying to feel like someone's very fragile. It's something very fragile yet complex. Someone's trying to move forward, trying to travel. It's whatever is happening with this person. It's an illusion on social media. It's all made up. It's all made up. So whatever this person's doing behind the scenes is one thing. What they put out on social media is an illusion. Tell me about this. Tell me about Leo. Tell me about Leo. feel like you're worried about a partnership. You don't know if you want to be single or in a commitment. It has to do with the commitment or you being single and your judgment, and you're having sleepless nights about a partnership. You're at a crossroads. Which one do you want to be? So I feel like there's dark clouds surrounding this relationship. You don't know what you want to do. I feel like you're discontent. You're coming in as a Queen of Swords. And the interesting about this deck is there are 3 people hanging in the background. She's just pruning her flowers. Not one bit bothered by the fact that you got 3 people hanging from behind you. So I almost feel like this person's very strategic. They're not showing emotion. They're not showing any emotion. They're angry, though. They're very discontent about a new passionate beginning. I feel like they're trapped in their head. This person knows that they were cheated on. They're mourning their relationship. With a King of Cups, could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. So, Leo, I feel like if you're in a relationship, you're fragile, you're broken, and you're moving on. But on social media, you may be acting like everything's hunky-dory, like everything's perfect, like you're like it's an illusion on social media. Whatever you're saying on social media isn't true. What's really happening is that you're broken and trying to move forward. You felt like somebody cheated on you and you feel like very trapped in your head. You know, it's almost like mourning the relationship with this person, wondering if you could ever fix it or it could ever be fixed in divine timing. Like the burden could ever be worked on in divine timing. Will this ever come? You know, what's going to happen here? You don't know if you want to be single or if you want to stay. But to the world, you're showing them that everything's happy and rosy and, you know, everything's perfect. But behind the scenes, it's not. Okay. So you don't know if you want to stay or you want to go. You're mourning their relationship. You feel like you feel broken. You feel very fragile right now. Because you don't know what direction you want to go in. So 1825 for Virgo, love or lies. Okay. You may have new love coming into your life, Virgo. Maybe somebody coming to have a new beginning, but read between the lines. There is an addiction there. Somebody who I don't know if it's somebody you know that's coming to stay with you, but there's a new beginning here coming towards you. You need to read between the lines because there's an addiction. You're trapped in your head. You're having anxiety about the truth about this situation. You got to make a decision. Virgo, you're coming in as a feminine energy. Single and abundant, feminine energy. I think you're getting caught up in the newness of something, right? The truth is that you're very anxious, needing to make a decision. You're single and abundant, Virgo. Your wish fulfillment is, your happiness and wish fulfillment is what you're thinking about here. And you're obsessed with a commitment in a new passionate beginning. You think that you can work through all of the drama. You think you could work through all of the problems. You're going to have a big eye-opening if you're being naive here. If somebody has a drug addiction or alcohol addiction, you thinking you're obsessed with this being, you know, the newness of it all. And that's where your head is in the newness of it all. And thinking that you can work through any problems that are there. They're telling you to read between the lines. There's an addiction. So you think it's not as bad as it really is. I feel like you're going to get a rude awakening. Okay, so Libra at 2052. Okay. So I feel like for you, Libra, you feel like you want to be single here because you feel like there's too many risks hidden in a toxic relationship. There's too much at stake in a toxic relationship, so you would rather be single. If it was a choice between two, you're like, I would rather be single than risk everything for something hidden in a toxic relationship. Yeah, you got betrayal. You want justice for the betrayal. You're coming in as a Queen of Pentacles, very solid, stable, dependable energy. I feel like that you're standing your ground against the burdens of the mind games and manipulation. You're leaving this person out in the cold. You're standing your ground. Oh, okay. So that isn't you. That's the other person because you're coming in as a King of Swords, Libra. So somebody feels like they were betrayed and wants justice. Now, it could be you wanting justice, Libra, because you had to stand your ground against this Queen of Pentacles. There's a burden here. There are mind games and manipulation you've left out in the cold. You feel like there's no equal give and take in a situation. You're coming in as a King of Swords. You're cutting this person out of a commitment and it's causing a Tower moment. The toxic relationship is the Queen of Pentacles. You would rather be single than deal with the nonsense that this person's putting out. Because if you had to stand your ground against their burden and mind games, the burden of their mind games and manipulation and betrayal, this is something you're going to cut them out and leave them out in the cold, this commitment. There's no equal give and take there for you. You're not willing to put up with somebody's toxicity. It's lies. Scorpio, I have you at 2330. Oh. So Scorpio, right out the gate, I'm saying you got love. Divine timing's at play. You may go out on a date with somebody. This is your dream. This is your wish. Like a wish coming true. A wish coming true. Okay. So this is a dream come true. Yo. Love. Someone here has the strength to work on equal give and take with you. This person that's blowing your mind. It's blowing your mind that this person has the strength to stand up next to you. You're looking at things from a different perspective. So I feel like this is somebody, it's a past life soulmate, but this is someone that you dreamed of. You waited for. This was like a dream come true for you. Something that you've waited for. Daydreaming, wishing, waiting for this. Somebody who will cut out the burdens. They're telling you, this person's telling you that they will cut out whatever obstacles are in front of you. and bring in justice. This person and you see eye to eye. You've got new love. This is something that's meant to be for you. I feel like you got happiness coming towards you, Scorpio. That's love. Okay. 25, 35. Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius, yours is a pretty cut and dry. You're going to get a message that somebody wants to meet up. They're saying use your intuition about reconciling this. Somebody is going to call you and say, hey, can we have coffee? Can we meet for coffee? This person wants to reconcile with you. They're saying use your intuition. Tell me about Sagittarius. Okay, so somebody needs the strength to reconcile. They feel trapped in their head about all the drama of how they may have left you out in the cold. Emperor energy. Something they've resisted for a long time, but they've been having sleepless nights about this, causing them a tower moment. They're waiting to communicate a transformation. They're rushing in to transform something. They want to transform something. They want to move forward. There's two cards of moving forward here. Somebody has coming out of the woodwork saying, look, I know I resisted this for a long time, but here I am. But they're worried about all the drama, about the fact that they left you out in the cold. So you're going to, the opportunity is there for you to have new love, to have love. It is up to you. Okay, so Capricorn at 27:30. So the grass was greener. It was very painful. Somebody thought the grass was greener. It caused you a lot of pain. Now you're at a crossroads, maybe about your living situation or home. Where do you go from here? About Capricorn. So you want justice. Here you are, Capricorn, coming in as yourself, masculine energy. You're wishing to make a decision here about somebody from your past who juggled. You're taking control of a situation. You need the strength to take control of the situation because of the deception. So whether that's selling the house, whether that's moving out, whatever the case may be, I feel like you're leaving your Empress out in the cold from a commitment. It's illuminated that you wanted to be with somebody, but they held back. Made somebody very like trapped in your head, having sleepless nights, not speaking. I don't know if this is a twin flame. I don't know if you're the one making the decision because somebody cheated on you and you're determining what you want to do, taking control, taking your power back. I didn't see that as an Empress energy until this one came out. So this is who's being left out in the cold. The Empress is the one being left out in the cold because of a betrayal. This was painful. I guess if it can happen to an Empress, it can happen to an Emperor, right? So it could go vice versa. I mean, if the Emperor can do it, so can the Empress. I don't normally see it like that, but it is what it is. Okay, so feel like the answer is yes to Aqua. I'm going to put you at... Okay. You're getting some enlightenment, taking control of a situation. Like a casual relationship may change from being casual to being more important than casual, right? Because somebody is waking up to something here. Because you've been through something, Aquarius, you see things from a different perspective now. You're seeing things from a different perspective. So because you've been through something. Yeah. See, okay. So Aquarius, you may have started out casual with somebody, but I feel like you're trying to take charge here. The answer is yes, spiritually awakened. So you've been through something in the past that broke your heart. I feel like for you, you're leaving out any out in the cold any past relationships. You see things from a different perspective now. You want to offer a happy relationship. You want somebody that's going to make you happy here. So because you've learned, you're taking something that was maybe a hookup, but you feel a connection. And I feel like you don't want to miss an opportunity here to heal. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. You can't get out of your head because you're falling in love with this person. So maybe you've been kind of casually hooking up, friends with benefits, but I feel like you're catching feelings here. I feel like you're catching feelings. And since you've been through stuff in the past, you're leaving everybody out in the cold for this person. You're saying, look, I want to take this to the next level. So you got love, Aqua. You got love for my Aquariuses. Okay, at 3240. Pisces. So there's a truth about the past that you may have felt isolated, alone because somebody was a player. Tell me about Pisces. Okay, so I feel like this person could have like berated you. This person could have just like made you feel small, made you feel insignificant. They maybe talked down to you, called you out of your name. This is ended. Whatever this was, it ended, right? Almost like a nightmare, right? It's almost like you're having nightmares about how this person would talk to you and abuse. This is an abuser. This is an abuser. This ends, right? Somebody was obsessed with trying to communicate with you, trying to reconcile, communicating reconciliation, obsessed with communicating reconciliation. And you waited and you were at a crossroads. I feel like this was an obstacle that you could not overcome. Because it was a tower moment. You had to let that tower fall. This person, the truth, this is the truth about your memories and however you feel about something, you had to let it go because it was just too much to bear. I feel like for you, you may have passionately communicated to friends for a long time about this and that you needed strength because of the betrayal. But I feel like you found your balance and you're coming back with that Queen of Swords energy and divine timing, very strategic to get a win. coming out on top. I feel like you're coming out on top, but this is an overcoming of something for you. Like it took you a long time. This person hurt you to your core. And this was something that took you a long time to get over. So I feel like, but Pisces, I feel like you did it. I feel like you overcame this. So guys, that is all I have for you. If that resonates, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay blessed.